Hello frenzy, my name is kateshark and welcome to the Rosewater Demo. Now, I am very excited. This game is by the same creator of Lamplight City. If you haven't seen it, I actually did a full playthrough of Lamplight City. I'll put a card or a link below to the playlist if you'd like to see it. I found out about Rosewater, I don't know how, it just popped up somehow in some search, and it looks so interesting. I love a good Western game, and I am in a Western fix. You know, Winona is on hiatus at the moment. They just wrapped filming season 4, but the second half of season 4 won't be out until 2021, along with this game, but the game did come out with a demo. I'm actually filming this in September. It's currently September 14th. You probably won't see this until after Horrorween, because I have a full, you know me, I film all my stuff weeks ahead of time. So it'll be probably November by the time you guys see this, but I don't care. 2021, this game is supposed to be out. They released the demo for PAX Online because, again, everything with COVID. I need my Western fix. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this game, or this demo anyway, and kind of just suppress some stuff before I start on the next adventure. So let's see here. Welcome to the Rosewater Demo. The demo is a work in progress, music is placeholder, and there's no voice acting yet. Okay. Rosewater features multiple paths, puzzle solutions, so if you get stuck there might be another approach. Thanks for playing and enjoy. Okay, now I don't know how long the demo is, but we will find out. Western Vespuccia? The town of Rosewater. Okay. 1850. Huh. Quiet. Howdy, ma'am. Allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes on behalf of the town of Rosewater and its inhabitants. Folks call me Jem. And who do I have the honor of meeting? Harley Ledger. Oh, delighted to make your acquaintance. Might I assist you with your luggage? That is if you have any. I don't. Right. Well, what brings you out to our fair town, Ms. Ledger? I'm here for a job. It's none of your business. Lie. Well, Miss, and I'm here about a job. I prefer Ms., and I am married. Planning on sticking around, huh? Say, what line of work are you in? Writing for the Rosewater Post, if you must know. Oh, she's a writer. So you're what, some kind of reporter? No, well, I write. Well, best of luck with that. The editor at that place ain't someone you want to cross. Then we ought to get along fine. I'm sure you will. But as official town greeter, allow me to offer a small caution. Rosewater ain't always such a sleepy little town. Slap! Yeah. Hey! Say, I just remembered another engagement. Oh, that's nice. Cut and run. This is how you welcome new arrivals? I have a mind to give you a good thrashing. Oh, don't start that. You're like 12. Calm it. Alright, enough of that. Look, I was no choir girl, but I never got caught. Never cried as much as you, but I was never quite so dumb. But I never cried. But I didn't start blubbering when things went south. Word of advice, kid? Don't pick your mark in broad daylight. Especially not at a lawman's doorstep. Yeah, the sheriff's right there. Go on, beat it. Don't let me catch you trying anything again. Or I really will give you something to cry about. I don't know why she has this accent. I think she's from back where Lamplight City was. Now, where in the aether is this damn publisher's office? Left click, interact. Double click to quick exit. Right click, open inventory. Deselect items. Escape to main menu, or mouse at the top of the screen. Okie dokie. That was the railway. Let's go find the publisher's office. There's the physician. There's the blacksmith. There's a bank. Look at. Let's have a look. Soft drink crates, a sugary fizzy way to beat the heat and dehydrate you. Nothing inside but a colony of ants. I don't know why I'm having this weird accent. I could go for a sarsaparilla. Sin City sarsaparilla? It looks sturdy, but there's some rock creeping around the handles. Padlock's not going anywhere, not without encouragement. Okay, so there's a physician. I don't need to go there, so we won't. Post and publishing. There we go. Oh, fuck! Ugh. He almost landed on. Ignore him and enter the office. Holy hell. You alright, mister? I'll go get the sheriff. I'll go get the doctor. To have a look at you. Okay. Doctor. Oh, hello there. Don't think I've seen you around before. I've just arrived today, but this isn't the time for formalities. I've got an emergency. How can I be of service? Come with me. Some poor fool's just fallen out a window. At the Rosewater Post? Yes, how did you... Sounds like Joni's in a mood again. Let's go. Joni. I had a friend named Joni. Here he is, poor bastard. Oh dear. Hello, can you hear me? Ugh. I'm Dr. Sedgwick. I'm here to help you. Can you move your legs? Ugh. Spine seems intact. No obvious fractures to the arms or legs. That, I would say, is nothing short of a miracle. Well, he didn't fall that far. Right. He's in a bad way, but he'll live. I'll get him back to my clinic and patch him up. You are truly a good Samaritan, Mrs. Ledger. Miss, and it was nothing. If you'll excuse me, I have an appointment to keep. Of course. God bless. Ugh. Can I help you with something? I'm here to see Miss Gallagher about the writing commission. Yes, you must be Miss Ledger. I believe you and Joan exchanged some correspondence on the matter already, yes? Yep, got the letter right here. May I see it, please? Do I have it? Thank you for your writing insurance potential. I'd like to extend it, blah, 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 blah. Discuss the possibility of extended commission. Okay. Select. Here you are. Here you go. Like your mutton chops. Oh, and you can just call Joan by their first name. No formalities necessary. Noted. Go upstairs and knock. There. Thanks. What's your name? Henry Dixon, ma'am. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Likewise. What a nice gentleman. Okay. I noticed Joni's they, not a she. Hopefully I don't fuck that up too much. Oh, look at that. Come in. Hello, Joan. I'm Harley Ledger. Ah, yes. Nice to finally put a face to the name. Please take a load off. Love your hair. Love your glasses. Whiskey? Bit early for me, but thanks all the same. Sensible. I like that. I, however, have had a morning, so if you don't mind. I was gonna say glub, 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 glub. 2 shots of vodka. Say, have we met before? Something about you seems familiar. I don't believe so, no. Well, let's get down to the meat and potatoes, shall we? If you're going to join our little family here, I'd like to know some more about you. Give your life story, give a succinct biography, avoid the question. Well, I was born and raised in New Britannia, got out, made my way west, and started writing. I saw your ad while I was up in Pierre and thought a change of scenery would do me some good. Well, admittedly, Rosewater isn't as cosmopolitan as it used to be, but hopefully you'll find it to your liking. There hasn't been a dull moment since I stepped off the train. Speaking of which, your writing sample had me in stitches. Haven't spent much time in Lamplight City myself, but your descriptions of the Toffs of Lion? Hilarious. That piece was inspired by a recent visit, actually. Oh, what brought that about? I had to take care of some family affairs. It hadn't been in a while. I wanted to see the transcontinental. I had to go back and settle some family affairs. Yes, if you remember, I see. I hope it wasn't in connection with that awful business at the Aetheric Expo. Oh no. My brother died a few years ago. I just hadn't had the chance to make it back sooner. Thankfully, I wasn't in town during the expo. It was a national tragedy, of course. But you know, I can't help remembering, as it was the week the paper sold more copies than it has before or since. Isn't that terrible? But enough about that, let's get back to why we're here. I loved your sample, and I like you as well, Miss Ledger. So I'm going to go ahead and offer you a commission. After that, we can talk about more regular writing opportunities. By golly, well, I'll be fantastic, yeah. So what's my assignment? A scathing commentary on Rosewater's decline? Or maybe a hard-hitting expose on the exploitation of the railway workers? No, nothing like that. I want you to interview Gentleman Jake Ackerman, who... Pull the other one. Have you been living under a rock? He's a true Western legend, the Achilles of our times. We have a real opportunity here, a star like that landing in our little town. I'd like it in the vein of your sample, mordant, but maybe not quite, okay, a puff piece. Good, you're paying attention. Eccentric, that's the word. I want to make Rosewater look good, too. Show me a real frontier hero in a real frontier town. Where can I find this Jake fellow? He's taken rooms at the Jack of Diamonds, just down the road. And just so you know, you might be at it a while. The man could talk the teeth off a saw. Oh, great. I don't know how you're situated here, but you're welcome to use a typewriter in the office. I only write longhand, but I'd certainly be grateful for a quiet place to work. Longhand, how charming. Now, if you have any questions before you go, by all means ask. Okay. Who's the man that went out your window? He's, what can you tell? Can I write about something else? So who's that man that went out your window? Not another writer, I hope. Ha! God, no. You're the only applicant we've had. Don't worry about him, though. He's just a rabble-rouser with an axe to grind. Though he could burst in here railing about my paper's journalistic integrity, most people stick around to write letters to the editor. I tried to calm him down, but, well, it didn't go that way. I see. Report about the Etheric Expo. It was only the biggest news story of this year. I've still got copies of the article here. Read it for yourself. Oh, sneeze. Hold on. Disaster. The mind to close. Okay. New Britannia Etheric Expo was marred by a horrible disaster during a demonstration by scientist Dr. Bennett Clark. A so-called etheric generator malfunctioned and released a burst of energy which killed several members of the onlooking crowd. At the time of this writing, the final death toll is unknown, but it is reported to be as high as 15. According to one witness who chose to remain anonymous, the thing started up and several members of the audience cried out in excitement. The next thing we knew, there was a blinding flash of light, followed by screams and a horrible burning smell. I looked over and saw a bunch of folks had just been burned away to ash. All that was left of them were shoes and a few hats and things. The ones that had been close to the walls left their shadows marked on them, like some awful pharaoh type gone wrong. Long considered a controversial figure in the scientific community, Clark's theories on the existence of aethericity, a source of energy located in the upper atmosphere, were finally gaining traction. The expo was the first attempt to prove his findings to the public. Clark had been conducting research on aethericity in private laboratory near Rosewater, but had recently ventured into town. The Etheric Expo was originally scheduled to last 3 days, but has since been canceled. Dr. Clark was taken in for questioning by authorities, but is not expected to be held responsible for the device's malfunction. More on the story as it develops. Can I keep this? Frame it if you like. Any insight on what you can give me about the town? It's a far cry from what it used to be. In a way, it's nice not having to listen to the saloon ructions, bless you, at all hours, but, I don't know. The folks who've moved on took some of the charm with them. What about the folks who stayed behind? What about them? Could you tell me more about them? I was hoping for some details. As far as you're concerned, the only person in Rosewater worth knowing right now is Jake. If you're so keen to know about the rest of the population, go and meet them for yourself. Yeah, I don't want to seem ungrateful, but couldn't I write about something else? My current assignment isn't the most creatively satisfying. Yeah, welcome to being a writer. Miss Ledger, I wish everything I published could be creatively satisfying. Creativity isn't worth a hoot if nobody's reading. Just get this assignment done and maybe the next one will be more to your liking. I best be on my way. Right you are. Wait a minute. What? It's just come to me. I know why you look familiar. You're Spitfire Harley. Goodness, it's been a long time since anyone called me that. I saw you having a go back in 32 at Wellesley Hall in the Chum. You took out a brute twice your size with a right hook. Pow! It was like watching David bring down Goliath. I appreciate the kind words, but that was another life. Maybe so. But for a 14-year-old kid fresh off the boat, it was damn inspirational. Excuse me. Thanks, Joan. I'll see you later. Right you are. And please call me Joni. Okay. So... you support Leroy. I'll admit he hasn't been my favorite PM. But the way things were going with Atwood, this place would have been swallowed up by an automated newspaper conglomerate. Fair enough. Okay. Love that. I love a nice stained glass. That's a beautiful picture. Hey, that's the devil's tooth. I passed it on the train ride here. Quite a sight, isn't it? Okay. Fascinating. Isn't it just to think I can send messages from here to New Britannia with the press blubber? Oh, it's a... what do you call it? What will they think of next? What do they call it? Telegraph. Telegram. Spitfire Harley, writing for my paper. Glub, glub, glub. Now don't that just beat all? Let's have a talk here. Begging your pardon, sir. How can I be of assistance? How long have you been working? Just shy of 3 years. I was a farmhand before that. Keeping books is much nicer than tending cow pens, let me tell you. Who was the man that fell out the second-story window? I haven't a clue. Devil of a fellow just busted in here and went straight for Joan's office. He wouldn't be put off, but insisted on speaking with the editor immediately. Said he intended to lodge a complaint. Suppose Joan didn't take too kindly to his manner of lodging. Those are some mighty fine whiskers you got. Yeah, I was saying I love his mutton chops there. Oh, I thank you, Miss Ledger. The missus tells me not to shave, but I'm fond of the look. As you should be, yeah. So what's to know about this town? You arrived at the very interesting time, Miss Ledger. Why's that? This time last year, you could barely drive a wagon through the street. It was so full of folk coming and going. I'm sure you've noticed that there's no longer the case. So where did everyone go? Wherever the gold actually is, would be my guess. There's still some prospectors hanging on, convinced they'll find something everyone else has missed. I'm sure they'll all come to their senses eventually. If they all go, where will that leave you? Same place I was before they all turned up. Getting by, peaceful, quiet life. The rush brought this town nothing but noise and trouble. Good riddance, I say. Anything I should know about the townsfolk? Can't really help you there. I'm just a simple family man, and we keep to ourselves. I'll leave you to your work. Appreciate it, ma'am. Okay. So, in Lamplight City, obviously, there was the detective that died. It's not a spoiler. It happens like first 10 minutes. Okay, there's the saloon. Was your meeting satisfactory, ma'am? Quite so. Did you find any of those butterscotch sweets I asked for? Afraid not. Only taffy and some peppermints. Pity this place seems to lack even the smallest of pleasures. Ooh, all the flies. Shall we? But he mentioned his sister had gone out west, so that's his sister. The other thing they're talking about, the explosion, I think there's another one, and I'm not familiar with it. There's another game, the developer made. That was before even Lamplight City, I believe, or it could have been in between. I'm not entirely sure. There's the Undertaker, there's some men, and there's this. So let's go. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like it's been up for ages. Wonder if they ever caught the guy. Or maybe he retired from crime or died of old age. Okay. Wonder if the whiskey here is any better than the rot gut back in Pierre. Horse pills. Is that pills for horses or pills made from horses? Or both? Yeah, let's go have a look. Food delivery for the lazy. Oh, what is it? Like a dumbwaiter? Uh-huh. Stay out of the range and swinging door. Okay, then. I need to get upstairs, but upstairs is off limits to the public right now. I need to speak with Gentleman Jake. Yeah, I know, that's what everyone says. Jake's upstairs getting ready for his show. It starts in less than an hour. Why don't you come back and watch? You can come meet him afterwards. I just need to interview him for a newspaper article. Well, now that's perfect. If you're going to write about him, you should definitely see the show. Trust me, it's a real dazzler. Suppose it beats waiting around here. Where's the theater soon? Okay, so I guess we'll go to the theater. Okay, I see general store. Is that the theater down there? It must be. Gentleman Jake's Wild West. Come and see. For 20 coppers, it would be it better be one hell of a show. You again? Oh, hey, Harmony, isn't it? Was it Harley? What in the aether are you doing here? You're not still sore about earlier. Nah, but your little friend might think twice about hoodwinking strangers. Oh, he was setting her up, I see. Look, it wasn't personal. My brother and I are just doing our best to get by. He's your brother? And you just strolled away? I ought to knock you into a cocked hat. Hey, you gotta look out for number 1. Oh, jeez. You picked the wrong mark, but I can let that go. With a bit of work, you two could be halfway distant. Grifters, excuse me. But if there's one thing that turns my stomach, it's disloyalty. That's your flesh and blood. If you don't have your own brother's back, who else in this wretched earth is going to give a flip if you're alive or dead? You've made your point. Now can we please drop it? I'm trying to do an actual legitimate job here. What job? You're not selling snake oil or stock tips or fire insurance. Nah, nothing like that. I'm selling tickets to Gentleman Jake's Legendary Wild West show. Only 20 coppers. I'll take one of those tickets. I just sold the last one 10 minutes before you walked up. Seriously. This ain't exactly a coliseum, it only fits so many. And folks around here are real excited to see Gentleman Jake in person. Alright, look. I don't need to see some blowhard firing off his pea shooter. I just want to talk to this Jake fellow. And I'm sure Gentleman Jake would be happy to meet you, if you had a ticket to get in. Of course, I might be able to sneak you in, quiet-like, but I'd be putting my job on the line, and I couldn't afford to lose it. After all, I have my little brother to look after. Just tell me what you want. Only a small favor. Spit it out. It's nothing complicated, really. Just help me retrieve something, an item of great personal value. It's only my pa's pocket watch, a family heirloom, you see. What happened to it? It was stolen, is what? By that one-eyed scalawag Lola Johnson. Probably stashed away in the old smithy. She's been squatting there for weeks now. I'm not doing you any favors. The blacksmith shop is locked up. Yeah, so I'm not breaking into private property. I told you the place is abandoned. Lola's squatting in there. Besides, it's not really breaking and entering if you're retrieving something stolen. Sheriff Campbell won't trouble himself over it, trust me. And if you run into Lola, I'm sure someone like you can handle her. Where'd your brother get to, keeping out of trouble? Matter of fact, he's trying to make it good after that screw-up earlier. Said he's gonna go try and get Pa's watch back all by himself. He's rolled tore up over losing it. And you're letting him risk his neck again. He'll be colored in no time, like as you'll not ever see him again. Oh, I know. I tried to talking sense into him, but he's dead set on it, wants to prove himself. But he'd be in real hot water if he got caught, which he probably will. That's why I'm asking you to do it before he goes and does something stupid. I can tell you could pull it off, no muss, no fuss. You can go on, hang for all I care, but I wanted this theater, so I'll do it. Swell, you know where to find me. Wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. Trying to think how the best way to get in there. There's a back alley there, so surely you can go through the back alley. Wait. Nope, that's how you want in. Wonderful. Too bad I didn't bring in my light picks or a hammer. Wonder if the physician might have something. Hello again, Miss Ledger. I'm pleased to say your friend should make a full recovery. I mean, it's not my friend. Oh, he just fell out the window and almost crushed me. I see. Well, it was good of you to come get me. Plenty of folks around here would have turned a blind eye. I realize in all the commotion we weren't properly introduced. I'm Dr. Sedgwick. Guess the sign wasn't lying then. I'm Harley. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Likewise. Mind if I have a look around? Not at all. Okay, so let's see. Got potions and tonics you got here, Doc. It's only a small part of the there's so much to be discovered. What's this? Wash tub. It's for cleansing before, not after. I'm a follower of modern European theories. Positing is that disease follows, blah, blah, blah. Something like that. Okay. Look at. What's this in the pouch? Just some supplies for house calls and emergencies. I don't want to take anything. But this what our insides. The human body is truly a marvel. I suppose it's one word for it. Let's take it. Maybe. He doesn't look half bad, all things considered. No, he was lucky. Once I'm done here and the laudanum wears off, okay. Okay, let's see what's in this emergency thing here. Maybe not. Okay, that doesn't help. Damn. The Undertaker might have a hammer. No, I want to. Because he's got to make the coffins and whatnot, yeah? No. That's annoying. Well, you can't go to the Undertaker. Wonderful. want to talk to him. Can I go to the general store? No. There's nothing over there. Huh. Well, maybe there's something in the saloon. Press. See what happens. Nothing. Tuned. The rest of it though. Fuck. I don't want that. Fucking A. Okay, doesn't matter. I don't think there's anything here. Maybe Joni's got something? I really don't want to go talk to the sheriff. Good to see you again. Press a piece of machinery. You don't happen to know where I can get a hammer, do you? He's too busy. There's the typewriter. I can't write the article yet. Cozy. I guess I might have to go to the sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Fresh off the train? Yes, sir. Come on in. Let's have a chat. I'm Sheriff Gamble. Harley Ledger. Pleasure. Just passing through, or I'm here about a job? Well, now that's refreshing. Few people come to Rosewater these days with the intent of staying long. How are you finding our town? I almost got crushed by a falling man. Do always fall from the heavens? Beg pardon? Oh. Yes, Doc Sedgwick's saying to him as we speak. Sounds like we need to have some words with Joni. Anyways, welcome to Rosewater. If you're in any more trouble, come and see me. Well, I don't... Okay. It's not very comfy, but I guess that's the point, yes. Hey, Sheriff. What can I do you for? So plenty to say about the tiny sheriffs. Suppose that's true, but a stroll down the main will tell you most everything you need to know. Tell me about the residents. Fair enough. What would you like to hear about? Oh, God. Lola Johnson. Not relation, also keeps herself, and she doesn't cause trouble. I'm willing to overlook the squatting. Soft fancy. Old country. Can't say it rings any bells. Wonder what someone like that would be doing in Rosewater. It's a real piece of work. What's his deal? He caused you any trouble? Now he tried putting on airs with his town greeter routine, but he was on his way once I let him know I wasn't having any of it. That boy. He's not a bad kid, he's just dealt a bad hand. I've tried setting him straight, but his head's thicker than granite. Maybe it's time I set my foot down and show him the inside of a cell for a while. Trust me, that'll only make things worse. Perhaps he's not tossing away the bad apple, but made it rot. I've seen my share of cruddy barrels. Oh no, Dr. Sedgwick's tried and true. Saved the town from yellow fever epidemic just last year. Doc's pretty much glue holding this town together. Sometimes I think he doesn't realize just how important he is. What's the story with Gentleman Jake? Which one? If even half of them are true, he's a lion among men, a real Western hero. But you can catch a show while he's in town and hear it straight from the source. Actually, let's talk about something else. Okay. How long have you been sheriff here? Oh, a couple years now. Like almost everyone else, I came to Rosewater in 48 when we thought the hills were full of gold. Except I stayed when it turned out they weren't. You were a prospector. Yep, but it turns out lawman was a more stable career. Thanks for the chat, Sheriff. Can I take that? Hey, Sheriff. What's in the bag? Lock pit. Ooh. Oh, shit. So I gotta get him to... Hey, Sheriff. Ma'am, does this cell see much use? Not right now, but that's fine by me. Unless I have to clean out that pot, the better. Ugh. Can I select. Maybe that'll... Oh, wait a minute, I can switch it. Let's see. Fuck, I gotta figure out a way to switch the bags out so he doesn't... Clever. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to switch them up. Nothing there? Okay. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to switch the bags up. Hello again? Can we talk to this guy? Can you hear me? Just now, I gave him a mild narcotic for numbing the pain. He'll be out of sorts for a while. It's not gonna do anything. Okay. So, I guess... Can't go anywhere else. There's not much we can do otherwise. That doesn't do anything. Oh, I wonder. I bet that's something someone's standing there. He's not gonna let me. I can't go over there. Fuck. I can't talk to anybody else. Can I talk to Joni? Hello again, Harley. Let's talk to Joni for a second. Oh, no, can't talk to them. There's nothing else to... Let's see what this says. Mention my paper. March 30th, best days of my life. What's that? It's quite a stick. Flip back in County McDonald comes in handy now and again. Oh, are you Irish? Interesting. Won't be too expensive. Let me just leave it for a while. I'm enjoying the breeze. Oh, shit. Gotta get that. He's probably gonna be too busy to talk to me. Okay, so I gotta figure out a way to distract the sheriff. Can I use him? I don't really want to, but... Shit. I don't want to bribe him. Okay, so Joni didn't help. I've got to figure out a way to... Welcome back. Yeah. What's this say? Compass in the box below. Look at. Looks like a pretty rough sort. Oh, is this? Hey, Sheriff. Yes, Miss Ledger. This fellow's still at large. Indeed, but I reckon he's left the province. Oh shit, how am I supposed to do this? Photo of where I grew up. Oh god, you're gonna get up. And exactly what's got character. Oh wait. Yep. Let's switch them. Okay, cool. Just had to distract him. Okay. let's go. I can use the lockpick set on that. It wasn't so hard, was it? Give me this. Select. And go. Pick this lock in my sleep. Oh god. Oh shit, this... Rhyme I taught Bill. Wiggle the key to start the fun, then take the snake for a long, long run. Okay, I don't know which one's which. Oh boy, here we go. Hook pick. Snake pick, okay. Diamond pick. Okay, so we'll take tension key. Don't pick locks without it. Okay, select. And then select. Wiggle. Wiggle the key to start the fun and take the snake for a long, long run. Let's do this. Let's put that back. Wiggle. Oh, wait. I heard something clicking. I remember the rhyme. The long, long run. Oh, come on. I know this. Okay, this is annoying. That's gonna do that no matter what. Wiggle the key to start the fun, then take the snake for a long, long run. Oh, left. Left. No! Fuck. Left. Ah. Wiggle. Okay, so left. Left. Right. Bingo. God, I'm an idiot. Okay. Wainwright. Let's see. Search. What do we have here? That I came from. Oh, wait. Was that it? Was that simple? Oh, I guess I did. Okay, cool. Easy enough. So we can go see the show. Here's your damn pocket watch. Here's your watch back. No fooling, you actually got it. They used to call me Housebreaker Harley for nothing. I'm impressed. Anyways, that's part of the bargain. My part of the bargain. You gonna let me know? Sure, you want to. I know we've had our tips, but I really do appreciate you getting this for me. My dear departed pug can rest easy again, knowing his watch is back where it belongs. That's not your watch at all, is it? Well, it is now. If I were you, I'd make myself scarce. Otherwise, the only way you'll be able to tell the time on that thing is by squatting over a mirror. You got me. I'll be up his ass. No. Boys and girls of all ages. Are you ready for some thrills? for some excitement? You ready for some fun? Further ado, may I present the star of our show? The last man standing at the Bleachbone Gulch Showdown. The only man to defeat bastard Billy Boakes in a duel. The man who discovered a silver mine, then gifted it to an orphanage, so they have to work in it. Gentleman Jake Ackerman. That's with the Gentleman Jack. Yahoo! Really? Hello everyone, welcome to Gentleman Jake's Wild West. We've got a hell of a performance for you today, but before we get started, allow me to introduce my brave and loyal assistant, Danny Luo. Now let's get this show on the road. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you rope a steer. Well, that's not a steer, that's a man. Keep it going, Danny. Maybe you'll lasso yourself one day. Let's stay quiet. The sun beat down upon them as the duelists stood and stared. But Billy Boakes had never battled someone so prepared. Jake drew his gun, and bang! Oh, the bastard crashed down with a thud. The legendary foe lay dead, defeated in the mud. Stay quiet. I'm not gonna heckle or anything. Now for the most challenging proposition. Perhaps the greatest feat of marksmanship to which a man can set his sights. You're gonna shoot the green one. Sizzling display. Is there 5 of them? Okay. Green bull in particular, and do not dare blink. Okay. A single bullet, I will pluck it from the very air. Oh my god. Whew. That was actually pretty well done. Here's our show. Thank you all so much. You've been truly magnificent and majestic audience. Anyone who would like an autograph, souvenir, fairy type can come to the Jack and Diamonds. We'll be there until last call. Come by and shake hands with Gentleman Jake. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Last call. Oh, there he is. Cool. It's been 2 weeks, Jake. Where's my money? As I said to you, it is coming. Most assuredly. And it better be. Hope I'm not interrupting, gentlemen. My friend here was just saying his farewells. Weren't you, Charlie? Please do pardon the unpleasant display. What can I do for you, my dear? Name's Harley Ledger. I'd like to interview for the Rosewater Post. Well, shucks. It would be my pleasure, Miss Ledger. Shall we go upstairs to my room? Beats standing out here in the dust. Lead on. Are you gonna try to... Oh. Before we started, Miss Ledger, I want to introduce my partner, Danny Luo. We've met, actually, though not formally, I suppose. Well, now's your chance to correct that. It's nice to see you again, Miss Ledger, and to meet you properly. Likewise, Mr. Luo. Please, you can call me Danny. Everyone does. So what did you think of the show? Pretty spectacular, huh? It was pretty good. It was definitely the word for it. I'm glad you think so. Shall we proceed with the interview? Right. Let's see. How'd you come to pick Rosewater to your latest venture? Simple. Plenty of good people in this town are looking for a show. A good show. I ain't so hoity-toity as to think El Presidio and Las Virgenes are the only place after spending all day bent down over Panna Creek working his keister off down in a mine. A man is entitled to some amusement, wouldn't you say? You're clearly a man of great deeds, which you would say has been your greatest. Well, now that's like asking a mother to pick her favorite child. I value all my accomplishments equally, Miss Leisure. To single any one out would diminish the others. I couldn't do that myself. Bring myself to do that. How very noble of you. I'd like to think so. So what do you do when you're not gunslinging or adventuring? Well, you were at the show, you saw it firsthand. What about hobbies or pastimes? Well, I ain't the type to sit around reading novels, if that's what you're getting at. I'm a man of action. Is there anything that frights the mighty gentleman Jake? You know, someone once told me fear is only as deep as the mind allows. When you deal with the type of folk out on the frontier that I do, murderers, bandits, desperados, your fears have got to be shallow. Otherwise, you won't last 2 seconds. Hey, Jake, why don't you have an appointment with Miss Sally this evening? Damn, you're right. Sorry to cut things short, Miss Leisure, but I have another engagement I need to prepare for. Should have plenty for my article. I appreciate your time. I look forward to reading your story in the next edition. Danny, see the lady out, would you? Oh, my. I'm guessing Miss Sally is the... Not to worry, gents. Jake's all yours. Now, you were in the show. Nice juggling. Thank you, ma'am. Or, hey, you were in the show. Jake, get your ass out of here right now, you four-flusher. Gross. What's all the ruckus? Don't play the fool with me, Ackerman. You know damn well why I'm here. You might think you can give me the runaround, but I wonder if my friends here won't convince you to pay up. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Did anyone ever tell you only cowards get others to solve their problems for them? You slum-guzzling bastard, I'm gonna fix that wobbling jaw of yours. Come on up here, then. Oh, there they go. Sure you won't reconsider, Charlie. Shut the hell up and get out of my way. McGuire, take care of the Johnny. What's the Johnny? Let's dance, cowboy. Oh, fight. I suggest you clear out while you can, little lady. This could get ugly. Where I stand's pretty damn ugly already. Oh! So that's how you want it, huh? Fine, I'll let the boss deal with you when he's done. Oh, what's this? Come on, McGuire! Oh, can I punch him? You're in my way, Lummox, and that's where I'm staying. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm just gonna do that. You can do this all day. Well, I'm trying to get you to come over here. Can I call him over? Give him a new face. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Hey! Don't start trouble, lady. You call that a right hook? Okay. Come on now. Can I, like... Oh, wait, can I get that bottle? Yes, I can. Bingo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottle, select, clock him one. Yep. Nice one. On a way of winning a fight, but these boys were hardly playing fair. Oh, well there you go. Woo-wee! Got the old blood pumping. Got some interesting associates, Mr. Ackerman. Though, excuse me, I have an article to write. Hang on just a minute. I'd be fool to let you walk away after that performance. Come on up back here. I've got a business proposition that may interest you. What about Miss Sally? She can wait. I don't think you leave a madam waiting. Now then, Miss Ledger, I won't beat around the bush. Danny and I are looking to get some folks together for a job. And we'd like you to be one of them. Oh shit, what'd I do? No! I don't want that. You said you weren't going to beat around the bush, so get to the point already. We're going in search of Dr. Clark's fortune. Come again? The feller was loaded. Somehow he managed to talk a bunch of big money investors from back east into financing his research. All those gizmos and doodahs don't come cheap, you know. We find a stash, we'll all be rolling in it for years to come. What stash? Surely it's all just numbers on a ledger somewhere. No, I'm telling you, he kept his assets in cold, hard cash, and who could blame him? There's a bank here in town, normally, but you could just about knock it over with a stiff breeze. Clark's fortune is out there somewhere. We just have to go after it. How many folks are you planning on bringing into this? Not entirely sure yet. Depends on what we find. But I promise you, we'll all get a fair split of the money, enough to make it all worthwhile. So what's your plan? Clark had a lab nearby, a couple of miles outside of town. Last place anyone saw him. I figure it's the best place to pick up his trail. Now call me crazy, but I get the impression you're not entirely convinced. I'm not. What if all this is some wild goose chase that gets us killed? Oh no, I don't want to be convinced. Yeah, truth be told, I'm not. How can you be sure Clark isn't just holed up in some cave with his cash? Or for that matter, that we'll even make it back here alive? I admit we're asking you to put a lot of faith in us. Hell, I'd probably be just incredulous were I in your position. Mr. Ackerman's a good man, Miss Ledger. He's never led me astray in all the time I've known him. Appreciate it, Danny, but I think Miss Ledger is going to need a little more than just your word. Look, I've known quite a few moneyed folk in my time. They've all got one thing in common. What that is? Love to spend the riches. They don't give a crap about people like us. If they don't give a rat's ass about folks like you and me, I admit I cannot empathetically contradict you there. But alright, so what do they have in common? They're good at keeping their money safe. Clark's cash is out there. I just know it. As far as your safety, you just took out a couple of brutes. It's plain to see you can take care of yourself. I'm pretty good with my pistols, and Mr. Ackerman can talk his way out of anything. He didn't talk his way out of that fight, but we need someone who's good in a fight. And while I'm sure Post's leadership will be tickled to read another biography of yours truly, I am offering you a front row seat to a much better show. So what do you say? Alright, I'm in. I'm pleased to hear you say that. You won't regret this, Miss Ledger. We'll set out for the lab at daybreak. Oh, God, we already set up for the lab. I figured it would just be up to here. Oh, there we go. The adventure continues in 2021. If you enjoyed this demo, please consider adding Rosewater to your Steam wish list. I actually already have it on my wish list. I like that music. I know it's just a placeholder. But, yeah, so that was the demo for Rosewater. I enjoyed it so far. I hope you enjoyed it too. It doesn't seem... Let's put the demo. But I enjoyed it. It was a fun little demo. Very interesting. I'm very excited about it. When it does come out in full, I will be playing it, hopefully very, very soon. And also one reason I wanted to play this, since, like I said, this video will be coming out in November. November is actual National Novel Writing Month. And I have decided to participate in it this year. I just found out about it last year. And if you know, I usually promote my books at the end of every video. But if you definitely want... this year I decided to participate in the Novel Writing Month, and I am trying my hand at a Western this time around. So I really wanted to get in the mindset of that. So hopefully, come 2021, we'll bring this full game, we'll bring Winona back, and hopefully Season 5 will come along too. Shortly after, or very, very soon if it hasn't been announced already. And hopefully the release of my new Western. If you want to, you can check out all my social media stuff is in the description box below if you want to keep up with my novel writing journey for the month. I'll be appearing again on Katie Williamson's YouTube channel, Girl on Fire, on November 15th. Definitely check it out. This time I'm going to try some hot sauce with her this time. I'm not going to wuss out. It should be very interesting because that day I get back from my sister's bachelorette trip from New Orleans that morning, and then that afternoon I will be appearing on Girl on Fire again. So definitely check it out. And I'll also put a link to my first appearance on there in the description box below as well. But I hope you all enjoyed it. Check out Rosewater, check out Lamplight City. I think there's a few other games. I've only played Lamplight City myself, and I'm excited for Rosewater. But I will definitely, it's already added to my Steam list. It's been added for some time. Definitely check it out for yourself. Have a go at it. Maybe you can get a different outcome. I don't know. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to chomp down on that like button if you did like it. Leave a comment down below with any other game suggestions or video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Share the channel with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. We'll see you all for the next one.